welcome to Tech Gist. My name is Stephanie Ronald, and guess who is with me in the studio today? No other person than
Musa Mo.
we call him Musa Mo.
Yo!
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This is the first edition of Tech Gist here in the DABA studios in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. We have so much packaged today for you guys. Just stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break.
Hi guys, welcome back to Tech Gist. My name is still Musa Mo. Now on Tech Gist, we are going to be talking about everything technology.
Yep.
We're going to be talking about emerging technologies, careers in technologies, and we're also going to be breaking down all those big grammars and break them down so you guys can understand. All right, but on today's episode, we are going to be focusing on emerging technologies with a specificity on AI, artificial intelligence. Just in case you're wondering, hi Steph, can you tell us a bit about artificial intelligence? Because I won't lie to you, I really don't know much myself.
Well, there are lots of people down your table, so don't worry, it's not only you.
Thank you.
I know that people have had the whole mindset that AI is so bogus, or whenever they think about AI, they just think about those gigantic robots matching.
Macho.
Hey, there are two different things. AI and robotics are entirely different. Now, the question is, what is AI? AI, simply put, is artificial intelligence. Okay? Now, if we break it down to the main definition, what does artificial intelligence mean? Basically, artificial intelligence is simply a computer programming. It's like say code. It's computer programming, right? But that's what makes that programming different and, highly advanced is because it has the ability to mimic human actions and behaviors. So a computer program is able to learn human behavior, is able to learn to think and act like a human being.
That's actually going to be an interesting time to live in, don't you think? Like,
I know, right?
Yeah.
So you begin to have machines or, softwares that you can communicate with. You look at Alexa, for example. You can actually communicate with her and she can respond, even though it's a set of written responses that she has. But she can relate with you.
Yeah, you're even going far. Just look at Siri, even your Google Android assistant. Sometimes I could just be so lazy. I'm like, hey, okay, Google, set a calendar meeting for me by 5 p.m. And
you have it.
Does it.
Is that so? That's it. That's what the programming does. It teaches that set of computer programming to behave and act like a human being. Yeah. So basically, that's what AI is.
But my fear now is all this act like a human. Say they will not come and replace human being one day. Because
I've heard that a lot. Like the conversation is so enormous.
Yeah.
Thinking, if you look at all that AI is able to do right now, project it to 15, 20 years later. And if right now we have cars that used to run on, what were cars running on before that?
I think it's like a tricycle.
Okay, and then we evolved into petrol. And right now you have cars that are running on electric. Some on water
Self-drive.
Exactly. So imagine what will happen another 10, 15 years down the line. Well, fear not. I personally don't believe that AI will take over the world. AI was really actually manufactured, or, the whole beginning was to help improve human labor, just to help human beings make life better, right? So I don't think that we will get to a place where AI will override everything entirely.
So you are telling me that I should be at ease?
Yes.
So basically, I should not believe all these movies I've been watching.
No, I don't think so. For me, I feel like there's going to be more collaboration between AI and human beings. Like, we're going to be able to do stuff together. So you can actually have a best friend who is a robot.
Really?
Who has AI working through.
I've having best friends who are humans.
But it's possible. I mean, if people can marry cats right now, just imagine that they can.
That's gross.
That's the tech world, man. That's what is happening. That's how fast these things are evolving. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. And the truth is, with AI, I know that people have confused AI with robotics.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Whenever I talk about AI, they just feel like it's robots, but it's a lot different. It's a lot different. Robots are the machines.
Okay.
Like the hardware, the things you see.
Okay, so
Right.
if I get you correctly, AI are the codes that controls
That
the
runs through.
robots.
Exactly.
Ah.
Robots can function actually, I think, without AI. I think. I say that because robots can actually function by senses. They sense, heat motions and all
Yeah.
those type of things around them. So they're able to pick up those sensors and actually function. Now, when you have advanced robots
Okay.
that are able to converse with you, are able to do a lot of other movement and motion,
On their own.
that's AI. That's AI working.
Okay, so robots without AIs are like toddlers.
Like all those motor cars used to have, those toys, those are their robots.
That you need to exert.
Exactly.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so that's the difference. That's the difference between them. Yeah, robots actually use AI to work.
Okay.
That's what we have. That's the big machines you see right now. Robots are the physical. So in a way, they kind of work
Hand in hand.
hand in hand. But AI can function without robots. So don't get it twisted.
I'm just thinking, in the coming years,
Yeah.
what would the world be like with the rise of AI? Do you think we're going to be we're still going to retain this humanity we have, or there's going to be like a shift in every dimension? I don't know what you think.
That's a very big question. Like,
Yeah.
it's a very, you know what? Let's go on this short break and allow you guys watch this amazing video. And when we come back, maybe you help us decide. Okay? We'll be right back.
Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft are all moving ahead at a great speed in improving this artificial intelligence software. So it's very exciting. Software is going to solve that, where it'll look at all the new information and present to you, knowing about your interests, what would be most valuable. So making us more efficient.
We're focusing on what we've talked about on autonomous systems. And we sort of see it as the mother of all AI projects. So autonomy is something that's incredibly exciting for us. We'll see where it takes us.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if someday we got to the point where there were robots every place, they were running farms, they were running Apple, they were running Berkshire Hathaway, and all you had to do was one person could punch a button at the start of every morning, and all the goods and services that we're getting now would be turned out by robots.
It is seeping into our lives in all sorts of ways that we just don't notice. We're just getting better and better at it, and we're seeing that happen in every aspect of our lives, from medicine to transportation to how electricity is distributed. And it promises to create a vastly more productive and efficient economy. And if properly harnessed, can generate enormous prosperity for people, opportunity for people, can cure diseases that we haven't seen before, can make us safer because it eliminates inherent human error in a lot of work.
Artificial intelligence is going to be extremely helpful, and the risk that it gets super smart, that's way out in the future and probably worth talking about. But now what we're seeing is that for the first time, computers can see as well as humans. That's pretty incredible.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that video, by the way. Now, back to you.
Yeah.
What do you think? I know that a lot has been said. Don't be scared.
No, I'm not scared in any way. Not at all, not at
Okay.
all. After all, you've clarified things for me, so
Okay.
I feel, I'm not scared.
Okay.
But, my problem now is, you talked about AI evolving, but you were not specific. Yes, now,
As to where it's evolving to and
Yes.
where it's going to stop.
Yes, and the country we are in, we are in a third world country,
Okay.
where it happens that technologies would come here after they're already gone extinct. So I don't have any problem with
Okay.
Nigeria, but do you see that happening anytime soon in Nigeria?
So one of the things I believe is the fact that Nigeria is beginning to actually open up to some of these things, even though not 100%,
Yeah.
but to a certain degree. I know that there are certain young Nigerians who are beginning to pick up the challenge of learning how to code AI and
Yeah,
all of
that
those
I
things.
agree. That I agree.
Maybe they are not learning it in Nigeria. They are learning it in their abroad. But I know
in their abroad,
that they will come back to come and implement that, you know.
So you say they will come back. So imagine somebody jump from this country like this. You now reach there. You now learn the code, finish.
Yes.
You now come back to Nigeria.
Yes, I have faith that they will come back. See, the truth is, AI might never actually, go extinct. The only thing that will happen is you just have a lot, more superior versions.
Yeah.
Just like your phones.
Yeah.
There used to be a Samsung Flip.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a Samsung, what do they call it? The one that you open and close.
There's a tablet.
So there's a lot that has happened, but all of us we've still had access to it, right?
Yeah,
it's just
sure.
time. So it's the same thing that will happen. The rich will always have access to some of these things, and that's what will help us bring those things. And Nigeria is a consuming nation.
Yeah.
So it will be easy for us to bring those things in. First of all, to show off. Second of all, to just create.
To feel big and stuff like
That's
that.
part of it. But Nigeria is meeting up. I don't think we'll be too far behind like that, actually, with AI.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
All right, so leave a comment for us in the comment section. Let's know whose side are you on. Do you believe that AI is going to take over the world in coming years?
Few years.
Or do you actually believe that AI is going to collaborate with human beings to be able to reduce labor, reduce a lot of human activities and help us function better? We'd like to know. And if you have your questions as well, please leave them in the comment section. I will be answering them by next week when we come on the show. Okay? Musa, do you have any last words?
No, well, not really. Not at this point. So I'm just going to keep my arguments for next week.
So since you don't have any last words, here is what I have to say.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a game now. You're going to play this in less than 5 seconds. Okay. Maybe 10 seconds. Let me be fair.
All right.
How many words can you spell out of digital abundance? Your time starts now.
Dab, table, ban, tab, tablet. DABA.
Okay. Yeah? Okay, 10 seconds is over. How many did you spell?
Come on, I did 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is
5,
that-
and DABA 6.
Okay, that's 6.
Yeah, thank you.
You did so well. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with us on Tech Gist. So we'll be back next week with more conversations on evolving technology and careers in tech and how you can position yourself in this evolving era. Yeah, exactly. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like this video, share,
comment.
exactly, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.